Hey friends, welcome to day 9 of our Easter stitch along. Today we are going to be working on our 2 daisies. We're going to be using color 407 and 436. So let's get stitching. So starting with color 407 on my needle 4 strands, we are going to work on our petals first. And we're going to be using a satin stitch just like we did yesterday. And we're going to use that same method as far as straight, share, tuck. So let me show you for an example. We're going to start right here at the top of our flower petal and bring it straight down. As always, use that needle to kind of flatten things out a little bit if you need to. And then come back up to the top, right to the right of that first stitch. And now share at the bottom. So we did straight, now we're doing share. Again, come back to the top, and this next one will be tuck. And these petals are pretty small, so you're not going to get a lot of stitches that will fit into each petal, and even less so on this one on the left side, the bottom left, because that one is a smaller version of this flower right here. Okay, so I'm going to do one more stitch here on the right side, and I'm going to do, we're back at the straight stitch. So I'm right next to that very first stitch I ever made on this petal. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the left side. Oop. Floss got a little too excited. Too much was coming through at one time. Okay, now remember that very first stitch was a straight, so this one to the left is going to be a share with that very first one. Next one will be a tuck, and there might be times where you don't evenly do it on both sides. So for example, this could be my last stitch here on the left rather than having to do one more straight like I did on the right side. But it might not. I might have to do one more straight. Just gotta wait and see. Yep, gotta do a straight. I would possibly leave it like this if I had this pattern traced with my pen, but because I have the printed, I want to make sure I'm covering all of my printed pattern. So in order to do that, I need to make one more stitch here, and it's going to be a straight. Or was it supposed to be a tuck? I'm going to watch back on this video later and be like, wait, I should have done that. But you know what? That's the nice thing about this is I can make that call. If I want this to be a straight stitch rather than a tuck, I can do that. Which even if this was supposed to be a tuck, I think I probably would have done a straight. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up the rest of this as I do the petals, and then I'll come back and show you that French knot right in the middle. All right, so I have my color 436, 3 strands, and we're going to do a French knot right in the middle, and we're going to do 1 twist. Now, you can, if you want it to be a little bit tighter, like these inside these woven wheels, then hold it a little tight. If you want to be a little bit looser, you can do it more loosely. I think what I originally did was tight. Well, I know for a fact what I originally did was tight. I'm going to try it a little loose today and see what happens. Maybe I'll regret this. 1 twist. Hopefully not. I don't know how loose 1 twist can be. It can't be that loose. See? Because there's only so much floss that you have there to be loose. Now, I do prefer to kind of start on the outside edges of this a little bit. And I prefer to try and fit an odd number of knots inside of these daisies, but sometimes that's not always possible. I might be able to only fit 4 in here, and that's okay. So let's turn that towards me a little bit. I think we'll keep that at 4. I think if I put a 5th one, it'll end up looking a little lopsided, so we don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to tie off. And this is where I'm going to end our video for today. Go ahead on your time after watching this video, finish this little daisy over here, and then we will come back tomorrow to start on our text. So see you tomorrow.